What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Don Jeff. As you know, we always come with the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here again with another episode, but today's episode is going to be about this Titolo di Viaggio and this Titolo di Viaggio. I mean, these two traveling documents. This is what we are going to talk about today. Many people ask me a question concerning this and the differences between them and where they can travel with it and where they cannot travel with it. And also, they keep on asking me if they can travel to their country with this one and somebody did it. And I'm going to show you the reason why you should not travel to your country of origin with this traveling documents. And also, I'm going to give you some tips on how to apply for them, and also if you are being rejected, how to go about it and request for new one. So stay tuned if you want to know more about this thing. Before I start my video, I want to give thanks to all of you guys who has been part of this channel from zero to here. So God bless you for helping this channel, and also don't forget to also share the videos. Let us reach people who really need this in their life. So if you want to help, you can kindly help me by sharing the video on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook. Let's reach people who really need the help to understand what type of traveling document and how to utilize it. And this is also your first time watching me on this channel. It's all about education, influence, and entertainment. If you want to be a part of the family, all that you have to do is subscribe and click the notification bell. When I post a video, you will have it on time. If you click the notification bell, kindly put it on all my videos. If not, you will not have all the videos that I will post. So the notification is supposed to be on all. Let's get to the main reason why we are here today. Many people ask me the differences. Okay, the differences, we have this to be the old pass or Titolo di Viaggio traveling documents, and this one is the new traveling document. The differences between the old and the new traveling document is the old traveling document is just a booklet. It's not like electronic. This one can be, somebody can do fake of this one because it doesn't have any fingerprint on it. It doesn't have anything. It's just a booklet. So I think European Union decided, I think 2015, they decided to just boycott or maybe get rid of this booklet, or maybe get rid of this old Titolo di traveling document and come along with the new traveling document, which is electronic with your details on it, with your fingerprint on it, and two photos on it. So let's go to the old one. When you open the old one, you found out that it have, like, they use pen to just write everything on it. They use pen to just write everything on it, from your name, your surname, date, everything is pen. Some of the people might have the one that they just type, they printed it or something like this, but it is not electronic. So this one, somebody can do fake. Your photo, when you look at your photo on it, your photo is being just attached on top of the paper, so it's easy for somebody to just remove the photo from it and put his photo on it. And as long as it have a passport number on it, when they type in the passport number, they will just find out the names and everything on it, but the photo will not match. Basically, if somebody changed the photo, he can still use your passport. So they've decided to change it and bring the electronic one, which is very hard for somebody to change something on it or do a fake of it. I know it's hard, but some people can still do something on it. But let's say this one is really difficult for them to do a fake one. What changes in it? When you look at the new electronic traveling document, they have the paper, it's like a plastic. The plastic on it have your photo, the two photo. This one was made inside, so you can't remove it and put something new on it. And it have your two fingerprints on it, so your fingerprint will be detected on this one. When they put your traveling document number and everything, your fingerprint will show on it and your photo will show on it. So that's why it's electronic. So everything is digital. It's not like the other one that they just use pen and paper and they write on it. So that is the differences. And also you can cross check your own and see the how it is. It's like that's why it's digital. So that is the differences. And also I want to tell you something. This This thing was introduced, I think, 1951, when they came along with the Geneva law for refugees. So they introduced something, a traveling document to help refugees since they cannot have their country passport. You know, they introduced something for them. In Italy, before, those who even got humanitarian protection was given a traveling document. But now it's not like that. They give it to asilo and subsidiary protection. And there are people with subsidiary protection that would not have a traveling document. It might depend on a lot of situations. The questura can decide not to give you. Maybe they found out that you can have your country passport and stuff like that. So it might depend on a lot of situations. Some things. That's why you cannot have it. But for those who are having asilo politico, that is the refugees, it is compulsory for you to have a traveling document. Since you cannot contact your country, or maybe you go to your embassy here in Italy and request for it. So for you guys, it's compulsory. The color, I don't know. I can't give you anything on the color because I don't know why. You can ask your lawyer or maybe somebody who know much about these things, who can show you the differences between them, the color and everything. When this one was introduced on 2015, which is 24th of September 2015, they introduced the electronic one. So those of you who had before that date still have the booklets, which is not electronic. So after that, when you want to renew it, they will give you the electronic one, which is good. It's very, very nice. It looks exactly like passport, you know. It's good. So this is the differences. This is the differences. The color nowadays is blue and green. So maybe if you have the green, I don't know whether green is for something. As I told you, I don't know the differences between the colors. I don't know the differences and why they used to give the they used to change the color. So if you know something about the color, you can comment down below and let us know why the color is blue and green, because I read something was a diplomatic passport, NATO passport, and maybe different type of passport with different color. But for traveling documents for refugees, I don't know why the color is different. So if you know or you have any idea about that, you can comment down below and let us learn from it. So let's go to the reason why you should not go to your country with this Titolo di Viaggio. Okay, first of all, some of the guys said they travel to their country with their Titolo di Viaggio and nothing happens and stuff like that. Some people will say my friend did it, so nothing will happen. And I was like, now you will not face any consequence because you are not being caught. But if you are being caught, or maybe if they catch you, you are going to lose your protection, that is your permit and also your passport, because it says you cannot go to your country. Even you can be arrested in your country when they found out that you have this thing in your hand. Don't do anything wrong for you to have any stamp from your country on this passport. That's why when you are going to renew or request for this, when you are going to renew for your traveling document, they used to ask you to do photocopies of all the pages in the passport, or maybe where you have stamps. Accidentally you travel to your country with this, kindly hit me up on my Instagram and let's have some chat and some advices I can give you before you go and renew this Titolo di Viaggio. Okay, let me show you why you should not use this and travel. You should not use this to your country. Let's go to page 32 on the traveling document. I don't know whether you see it. Page 32 on your traveling document. It's the same thing on all the traveling document, but this the old one is different. The old one does not have the page on it. So we are going to use the digital one, which is page 32. So when you go to page 32, they write on it like, this document is valid for all countries whose governments are recognized by the Italian government, unless otherwise mentioned on page 4. We will go to page 4 later and we'll go and see what country was being mentioned over there. So this passport, this Titolo di Viaggio, maybe the traveling document, allows you to go to all countries that the government of that country recognize that this is a traveling document for refugees in Italy. If they recognize that, let's say you want to go to America, or maybe you want to go to London. First, you have to go and consult the embassy over here, or maybe the consulate of America, or maybe London in Italy, and ask them if you can travel with this. If they say yes, it's easy. All that you have to get is visa and you just move. There's no problem with that. You can travel everywhere that the government recognizes this as a traveling document. When I remember when I went to Portugal, when they saw this, they were like, what is this? But when they read it and they just saw it's from Italy, they just allow me to pass and do whatever I want to do over there. So as long as the country recognize this, you can move there without any problem. And one thing I want to add is, before I continue, let's move to page 4, because it said unless otherwise mentioned in page 4. So let's move to page 4 and see what is being written over them. So on page 4, you see the questura's name and everything. So this is page 4. You see page 4. So this is page 4. So since me, I'm a Ghanaian, you will see, so they wrote over there, this traveling document is valid for all countries whose governments are recognized by the Italian government, with the exception of Ghana. So Ghana is at downstairs, all of them, with the exception of Ghana. So this place, they have 3 languages on this passport. They have the French, English, and Italian. So you can read in Italy or maybe French if you want. So this is where I want you to be very, very careful. They say exception of Ghana. So that means I can't travel with this to Ghana. They've written it in your passport, in your traveling document. So this is what you have to take notice. Like, don't be like, okay, somebody did it, I want to do it. It is not like that. You must go along with the law. You said you can't go back to your country and they gave you this. Since you can't go back to your country, that's why they gave you this. If you can communicate and go back to your country, they don't have to give you this. You can go to your embassy over here, or maybe ambassador over here or anything, and just go and request for your traveling document. So be careful. As long as it's being mentioned over here, you don't have to go to your country with this. Okay, let's get to some points that I think is very necessary. Some of the people might be rejected, like they will not give you this document due to some kind of situation. They will tell you to go and get your country passport. It's true. There's no quarrel with it. They can decide not to give you because of something. So first of all, you have to know the reason why they don't want to give you the traveling document. If you have the reason and you know you can face, or maybe you can bring a proof that you cannot have your country passport, then you go and talk to your lawyer, you go with the proof and you request for the traveling document. It is not only for refugees, it's for foreigners. So maybe if you have any situation at all, you are even having humanitarian protection and you know you cannot, you have a proof that you cannot go and see your country you cannot go to your country embassy over here, or maybe your consulate over here, you can give a proof to request for this Titolo di Viaggio. It is something for foreigners that cannot have their country passport. So you can prove. If you can prove, you will have it. If you want to request for this thing, it's just simple. You have to go the same. You have to use the same process that you use to renew your document to request for this. If you want to do it through the kit modulo, you have to go to post office and collect the kit modulo. Fill the first page, which is the modulo 1, and go to modulo 2. You will see where you have to request for your Titolo di Viaggio, which is the traveling document. If you have through the associations, you can go to any CAF, Patronato, CGIL, or other association to help you maybe request for it. If you want to do it online, yes, you can also do it online. I did this online. Okay, you can also do it online, request for the appointment date, and just go and submit all the documents that they want. Don't forget, you have to pay for this. For you to request for this, I think it's 42.22 or maybe 42 again. I forgot the amount. It's 42.22. You have to pay at some account. So when you go to post office and you tell them you want to pay in interior minister's account, or because you want to request for traveling document or maybe passport, they will just give you the account and you put it on it. If you maybe you had a little bit explanation on this to Titolo di Viaggio, and if I did not say something and you know that thing, or maybe I forgot, or maybe it skipped me, or maybe I don't even know, and you know it about these two Titolo di Viaggio, the differences and some kind of things we can add on it, you can comment down below and we will learn from it. It's a platform. We all share our ideas. This is what I have for you guys. God bless you for having time and watching my video. Don't forget to help me by sharing this video to your friends. Maybe you don't need it, but there are people who really need it. Sharing it will help me and also help the people who really need this. Thank you, and God bless you. God be with you. This is your boy Black. I'm out.